Hey paisanos, welcome back to the stream. I'm DocPhoenix. It's the stream time. It's a Sunday, slightly earlier than last time. Hey, Lore Solver, welcome back. Got CompUnic there on the Twitch chat. All right, we are going to just jump right into things. I think. Get back to Densetsu no Starfy, ikuzo. Yeah, last time, we beat the game, and then the game turned into Wario Land 3, and now we're playing through a different game. And it's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. We cleared 3 of the 9 stages, like fully, and got started a little bit on this, this ice world. Yeah. Let's just get going. What are you telling me this time?
That lovey-dovey couple, Hirarin and Hiraro, seem to know where some treasure is. Where are they? In that door on the lower right of the room Rabari's in. Don't forget it.
No, I'm pretty much immediately going to forget it because I don't really need to remember where things are in this game. It's pretty linear, and there's not a whole lot of, like, side paths to explore. And when there are, they're pretty, like, easy to find and go through, and it is some nice exploration light, and sometimes that's just fine. What do you have to say here? Right, you're just gonna tell me about the costume child that we met last time, who gave us a bear costume? And that's one of our vehicles now, is just dress as a bear. Yeah, Kyotosuke is pretty awful still, but, you know, most of the time he won't be on screen, I'm assuming, I hope. Okay. Yes, right, the thing with the eels here that was very tight to get through. Was there anything in this aside from pearls? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, this was just kind of some pearls and also a way to skip past some of the first set of eels there. No. So, we are probably going to finish the game this time. Just based on how much is left and, you know, how long things were taking before. So we were at, like, 17 out of 45 treasures when we finished last time. So, we consider that we also, last time, did the final stage with the final boss and the end credits and such. Pretty likely that this time we're clearing the game. Very tight. Just damage, tank it. Oh man, must be a wizard. Oops. Gotta remember, drifting. Yeah, I absolutely do not mind in the WarioWare games going through, like, the grid and, like, mastering all of the micro games. In a lot of ways, that's honestly kind of relaxing, enjoyable. Just, like, having a nice, clear grid of tasks to complete. And it also provides just a great space to be able to talk about all of the games. Because that's something that we don't really get much opportunity to do while going through, like, the normal stage play, where we're going to, like, all these different micro games. Yeah, I saw Pyoro is going to be pretty, large in things. Pyoro wasn't that bad. What do we find this time? A light bulb. Just a light bulb. Yeah, once again, the treasures that we're finding here, this is not the treasures of our ancient Sky Kingdom. This is the boxes that we had in the attic, full of the junk that we had in the attic. Okay. I guess I didn't actually go to the place that you told me to go. I went to a different one. Well, whatever. Yep. It's mildly annoying to go through the platforming to get to, like, the later parts of each of the stages every time you come in. But, you know, they're not very long, at least. Yep. Okay, I think this door... Yeah, that was the door that I went to for the costumed child. Yep. Grab all of the pearls up here. Still not 100% certain that I'll... Yeah, I don't know, like, how many of the pearls I will actually be actively needing to grab versus what I'll just kind of naturally find while grabbing all of the treasures, but I really don't want to find myself missing pearls after having grabbed all of the treasures and then just, like, needing to go back places to collect pearls to finish our photo. Yep. Okay. Yeah. For these things to drop. Was there anything kind of... Yes. Yep. Okay, this was just, yeah, save point. I genuinely look forward to seeing games that, like, contradict things that we have determined and declared, because it's always fun to just, like, have to reevaluate everything based on new information. It's an academic thing that kind of just feels interesting to go through. So, we were doing hockey. Hockey with Starfy as the ball. Because we are bad. We are awful people. Just beating up our friend for amusement? And two. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Dang it. could have just, like, let the timer run down there and, won just from having more score there. Come on, I got it. Now we get some pearls. Starfy does deserve better. Starfy deserves a lot better. Anyway, move on to medium. Let's see how much tougher this is. Almost. There we go. Yeah, getting kind of, I think it's just our Starfy puck is moving faster this time. It's a little hard to tell what the difference in difficulty in this minigame was. But still getting it without much trouble. I am glad that multiple times she has just gone off to the side, not like attempted to score with the first shot. Amazing! You're really good! By the way, have you heard this rumor? Somewhere in this Korinoumi, there's someone who will give you a costume. Yeah, I already met them. With that on, you can frighten enemies and lower their guard. Okay, take these pearls. Ah. Now, hard. Oh yeah, this is definitely going faster. That's the difficulty, is the puck moves a hell of a lot faster. Dang it! Okay, might have to redo this one. Yeah, okay. Yep, alright. There's one in. Was Starfy abandoned? Like, as a series, I'm pretty sure... Like, I know there's like 5 games in the Starfy series. Unless you're talking about Starfy being abandoned as a character in the context of the story. In which case, he's not so much abandoned as just abused. Wow, that was awesome! Playing with you sure is fun! To show my appreciation, I'll lead you to a secret place. In there's a creature you won't find anywhere else. Add it to your picture book. Also, have some pearls. Still kind of amusing that, all of the mini-game people that we're meeting and doing the things, they're rewarding us for helping them out and, you know, playing with them by showing us to a place where we can murder rare creatures. For our picture book. Okay. A little bit rough to get up with these, but I'm making it just fine. Pop. And a bop, and that's that. I have done the murders. Now, moving on. Still don't know if I, like, missed the thing that I'm supposed to be going for here next, but... there's still things to find here, so I'm gonna keep going ahead. Yeah. And murder all of the penguins. Yep. Okay. Okay. Dodge some spikes. Just nice, casual. Wait, what's the point of this area? Because this was an area behind a sealed block. Is this just murder penguins and get a bunch of orbs? I guess it must be. And also just to kind of show you the area off to the side, to show you that that's a place that exists. So you know to, like, try to look for how to get there. Huh. Weird. Yoink. Oop. Bop. Yeah, I feel like I've definitely somehow missed a thing earlier on. It's the thing that Kyotosuke was indicating. Mole tank! I like the mole tank theme. Oh. It's very adventurous. And this is going to be some kind of maze area. It's actually able to go more than one direction rather than a simple linear path. Okay, there's a door up there. I do want to see if there's anything else going on before I head in there. But it is looking like that's probably it. Yep. Okay. I don't know if I would agree that Kyotosuke's more evil than Mari. He's definitely a bigger jerk, but Kyotosuke hasn't really done much explicitly evil yet that I've seen. It's mostly, yeah, just kind of being a jerk, taking, ignoring people's plights, taking the credit for Starfy's hard work. So, you know, being an asshole isn't evil. So, yeah, not sure about that. Alright, so let me actually read this thing that he said, and right. Hiraro and Hirarin on the lower right of the room Rabari's in. So, back over all of the ice. I do like how convenient the float is, that you can just do it infinitely on any jump. No, like, special requirements. As this is... Okay, I'm not sure if this is Rabari, because I think the fan translation patch that I'm using was a little, like, inconsistent with the translations of some of the names for, like, the fish characters. Because, like, I thought that I was seeing sometimes that character's name was transliterated as Rabari, and sometimes it was more translated as lovely, because that's what that word would be. So, let's set the bottom right of Rabari's room, but this was those eels. So, was there something that I missed in this path, or is he talking about a later area? Yeah. Oh, you can actually knock and stun the eels. Okay. Here, I thought that they were just something you had to wait out and be patient with. No, they're something that you beat up. Jump? Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is what he was talking about. Hey, you two. Oh, hello, Starfy. Are you looking for treasure? We came across a rather suspicious place, didn't we, Hero? That door up above us? Yeah, the one closed off by the sealed blocks in the ceiling. It is suspicious. You should check it out. It feels a little weird that, like, there are characters everywhere that just kind of point you to the sealed blocks, even when they're very clearly visible right nearby them. But I guess that is kind of just extra ways to reinforce, because this is definitely a game intended for smaller children. The most evil Mario character. I mean, yeah, Stanley is definitely high in the running on that. Okay. Yeah, I would have to take another look at my giant character list that I have in my spreadsheet to remember who all of the characters were. I don't think that we've saw any real-world historical figures who are particularly evil in like Mario's Time Machine or anything. Most evil Mario character. Yeah. I do think it is Stanley. Like, Toad revels in violence and destruction, but he doesn't do it all the time. He doesn't seek out destruction and violence in his day-to-day life. Yoshi is not evil by the standards of Yoshis. As far as Yoshis are concerned, Yoshi, the Yoshi named Yoshi, is significantly less evil than the average Yoshi.
Defeat Boydin and all the treasures in the sea will be ours. Alright, get going.
Okay. Yeah, Diddy Kong, definitely also high in the running for the levels of genocide. That is probably more evil than Stanley, because, like, Stanley is at least has the excuse that he's running a business. Like, exterminating insects is a legitimate business that is necessary and important in society. Over in Twitch chat, Nick is suggesting Blue Mario. Blue Mario is not evil, he's just a tennis referee. Like, I can't blame him for the existence of tennis. Maybe that's the most evil Mario character, is the concept of tennis. Yeah, like, destroying the Crocodile Isle, and that whole thing with Donkey Kong Country 2, I feel like Dixie Kong has equal culpability in that as Diddy. Especially after seeing, the Game Boy Advance Donkey Kong Country 2 remake, which is, the gameplay for that is currently up for members. Will be going up for it publicly in a couple of months. But, yeah, like, Diddy was absolutely chomping at the bit to go off and murder the Kremlings, but Dixie did nothing at all to discourage him and absolutely helped him out. Potentially a lot, depending on how you play the game. But, yeah. And honestly, like, Dixie... If Dixie hadn't come along for the ride, I don't think Diddy would be... Diddy's not very competent. Treasure was falling from the sky. It surprised us. It looks like a bunch landed in this sea, so good luck finding it all. Thank you, monkeys. Does this... Yeah, I think this moves on to the boss area. Oh, I think those, the little spirit guys were off on the left there. I could have talked to. Oh, well. I'm trying to think if there are any other particularly heinous characters we've seen in Mario games so far. Waluigi might also be in the running. Like, he hasn't done a lot yet. And certainly not a lot visibly, but he's very crafty and does a lot in the background.
Looks like you found lots of treasure. Defeat me and I'll give you one more. Don't think I'm gonna let you win.
The most moral Mario character. Let's see. Okay, so these ones have numbers now that I gotta do them in order, I assume is what that's about. Alright. Okay, I have to take them all out before any of them make it away, otherwise they all come back. Okay. So, gotta focus a little bit on this, then. Oh, and there's a fourth now! How dare! Got him. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And there we go. I mean, there've been a lot of Mario characters who have been morally good. Like, just in the background, by virtue of not having ever done anything explicitly evil that we've seen. Yeah, I don't know that I would put Bowser Jr. as particularly high on morality, just because, like, he's engaging in, he's getting into statecraft a bit early. He's getting into, like, intelligence gathering, and he did attack and, badly fuck up. Actually, no, was that Bowser Jr.'s fault that the shines ran off? No, I think that was No, it was primarily Bowser Jr. that drove off the shines on Isle Delfino with doing the paint everywhere and making that spreading all of the filth. Okay, I missed a character / enemy in the ice ocean. So, something in here that I just need to find and murder. That's going to be a bit annoying. To search everywhere for what I failed to murder. Right, I should check to make sure that the things over there were properly... Okay, I got that bird with the binocular thing. I got that guy, those... whatever that was. Okay, I got the electric clam thing. Yeah, it looks like it with the position of it, it could be either a character or like the last enemy in the list. Not sure. Annoying. Daisy is definitely pretty high on the morality list, because all she has ever done is, like, play sports and be kidnapped. And one might have an argument for Daisy's morality being a bit damaged by her being allied with the Mushroom Kingdom, notably a tyrannical, oppressive regime. It is a sort of tacit endorsement of the way that the Mushroom Kingdom treats its civilians, its citizens, to remain politically allied with them. So, you know, I'm not saying that Daisy is necessarily bad, but it definitely puts her below some of the other more unambiguously good characters. Although, I am, of course, struggling to think of characters because I don't have my list and I have all this in front of me. I think that some of Mario's partners in Paper Mario can be considered pretty morally good. Notably Cooper. Although, no, he is endorsing Colorado's imperialistic colonial archaeological practices, so that's not quite right either. Yeah, there's a lot of characters who are have some moral ambiguity as a result of their relations to other characters and their endorsements of other characters. Makes everything a little bit difficult to judge. Yeah, Bowser is definitely more moral than Peach, but that's a bit of a low bar, all considered. So, yeah, definitely, Bowser's obsession with attacking the Mushroom Kingdom makes him, is definitely his biggest moral failing. And, also, yeah, he does, like, torment the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom when he attacks. He attacks without much regard for the toads living there. So, he's certainly very good to his own people, but, yeah. So I was in there. I haven't talked to you since things. Oh, if it isn't Starfy, I saw some treasure nearby. Head down and break the sealed blocks, then you should be able to find it. Okay, yeah, just more NPCs telling us to go to sealed blocks that are clearly visible. Kat and Anna are somewhat moral just by virtue of being children, but also they are ninja, which means they are being trained as assassins, and given that they are, Oh. Yeah, how do you send me out? Given that, Kat and Anna are... Oh, what was the... I am, because I'm focusing on the game, I'm having trouble recalling the name of the ninja clan that Kat and Anna were supposed to be descendants of. Fuma, the Fuma Ninja. Yeah, being descendants of the Fuma Ninja clan, I would not be shocked if Kat and Anna have already performed assassinations as part of their clan duties. So, like, there is a certain level of... Iga. It was the Iga, right. It was the Iga. Thank you, Nick. But yeah, I absolutely would not be surprised if Kat and Anna have already done morally questionable things just because they are ninja, and ninja do things that are morally questionable. But on that note, 9-Volt might be the most moral just because he is a child, and all we've ever seen of him is that he makes music and plays games. So, like, ooh, is this... Have I gone in here? Yes, I did go in there. Okay. So, I haven't talked to these fire guys after doing the thing here. Yep. See those sealed blocks near here? The door in there must lead somewhere. Head back to the hot spring? Nah. Have you met with our friends as well? Right, yeah, you are correct. 9-Volt did commit plagiarism, stealing Nintendo's games for, to sell to Wario.
Oh, Starfy, looks like you're working hard. Head back to the hot spring.
No.
Be sure to see our friends as well.
I'm assuming there's a reason to see your friends, but probably won't actually be a reason to see your friends. Let's see here.
Thanks to you waking us up, we're burning brighter than ever.
Blah, blah. They're all saying stuff that's irrelevant to anything. Yeah, Dribble and Spitz are, I mean, once again, they are a little bit, damaged by their associations with Wario. We don't know exactly how much their associations have done. We know that they supposedly taught Wario to drive, which, I'm not 100% sure about things like that. Okay, this is gonna be what I was missing, because I wouldn't have been able to... Yeah, this is the enemy that I didn't see. Hopefully it comes back. Okay, good. Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, there is one character that we've seen in the Mario series who some would argue to be the most moral, Gandhi. He is not the most moral, because Gandhi was actually kind of an asshole. But, that is just, I just felt like reminding everyone that Gandhi is a Mario character. Kori no Umi. Yep, we've got everything now. Yeah, the player, might be the most moral Mario character, given your appearance in WarioWare as a mermaid and or a princess or slash prince. But at the same time, any ruler of a kingdom always has to make like very difficult decisions. So, like, there's definitely going to be some amount of moral ambiguity to anyone who rules a kingdom and like lives in a palace. Like, there's going to be a certain level of wealth privilege going on there that we don't know what's going on. It's problematic. Anyway, we're in the sunken ship area.
Starfy seems to know all about the sunken ship's exit route. Think maybe there's some treasure in there? Go ask Starfy about it.
Trying to... No, I know who's the most moral Mario character. Wacka! Wacka just wants to enjoy his day on the mountain and has done nothing wrong to anyone and is an endangered species, and then we murdered him.
Cree! Starfy, long time no see! Cree, do you want to explore the ship again? I'll come with you.
What's that you're hiding?
Are you going to explore around here? Or perhaps search the exit route? In the exit route, there's a guy named Torito who has a catfish boat. Where will you search?
Look around here first.
Cree, good luck. I'll take you to the exit route anytime.
Alright, minigame. Right, we needed to look after this person's child with explosives. Look after this child by throwing explosives at them. Dang it. Damn. Dang. Okay, I need to do it a little bit before it ticks to 1. Alright! I exploded a child. Alright. Let's get more frantic, I assume. Two. Okay. Starting off strong. Okay. That felt almost easier, because having more bombs made it harder for the opponent, too.
Thanks a ton. Oh, hey, have you heard this rumor? There's apparently something called a catfish boat located somewhere around this ship. With that, I guess you could ride across poison water without swimming in it. Anyway, take these pearls.
And hard. Okay, that is a lot. Dang it. Okay.
Wonderful job. Just what I'd expect from you. Let me lead you to a place with a rare creature for your picture book. And take these as well.
Yep, throwing explosives at a child is just what we'd expect from Kyotosuke. Ah, this thing turned electric. There's a lot of them. Now how do I get in there? That's gonna, okay, that's gonna be from somewhere else. Doot. Yeah. I want to make sure that I murder one of these, because I don't know if I've done that before. Oops. Dang. Oh, ow. Dang it. There's fire everywhere and I don't like it. Why is there fire underwater? I mean, we've had nothing to... Well, no, okay, we haven't had explicit magic in this game already, so... I guess having underwater fire is acceptable. Oh. Warp crystal. With a bear. Ah. Come over this way. And I yell at you. Make you less spiky. Rawr. A little awkward that I need to jump to get these that are basically on the ground. Dang it. Okay, this I should be able to do. There we go. Whee! Out. think of who else is, like, main Mario cast at this point. Well, depending on whether you would consider him main Mario cast, Donkey Kong Jr. is pretty high on the morality list. He did run into a burning building to save people multiple times. Oops. Oh, ow. Murder some ghosts. Yeah, Luigi is also pretty high on morality. Can't really condemn Luigi for his brother's actions. He is not his brother's keeper. Crap, there's a lot of these. Okay. And one of them was a treasure. Okay. I don't think Junior coordinated the attack in Game & Watch Gallery 3. That was DK who did that. Like, he may have helped DK in some fashion, but I'm not sure how much he had to do with the actual attack itself. A carpet. Or a rug, or something. Some manner of large cloth. Murder all the things. Murder all the things. How do I get in there? Is that going to be something that I get to later? Or is there some kind of path out here that I may have missed? Pretty nice chain combo there. I mean, I can also fault Mario for supporting the oppressive regime of the Mushroom Kingdom. Because he does explicitly support that and help spread its propaganda. Ow. That's a lot of fire underwater here. Fortunately, it's pretty easy to slip past. Yep, and yep, and yep. Right, now I remember this zone. With all of the things that we needed to push against current for. Hang it. The pearls aren't worth it. And as soon as I decide they're not worth it, that's when I just kind of drift in. Okay. Ow. Okay. Yeah. Alright, got another one of these warp crystal things. Ah! Side scroll. Auto scroll. Hurry. Okay, okay. Not as tight of timing as I was expecting here. Everything's fine. Everything is fine forever. That is the thing that I say a lot, and so you know it must be true all of the time. Yeah, uh-oh. That's less fine. That's less fine. No, no, still fine. Still fine. Yeah. Still somehow fine. Okay. Slightly tricky. Treasure. Whew. Tricky treasure. What do we get this time? A tea kettle. We found one of those at the start of the game. It was discarded as trash, and then we had to destroy it. How is that treasure? I should probably go to the exit route that I was told to go to, and then start seeing what other things people say. Octopus also appears to have not learned his lesson. Oh, it's literally right here is going to be the treasure. Okay. And... Ow. Oh, is this gonna lead us through, like, all of the weird side paths that have the door going to another door in all the other screens? Yep. It's just sorta go all over the world. And there we go. Okay. Nice and simple. And we find a book. Knowledge is the real treasure. We need to get 4,000 pearls for the next friend, so... I think I should try to aim for getting a bunch of pearls this time. Just make sure we're progressing.
Remember when we looked for keys to help rescue Starfy's sisters? There are now warp crystals located where the keys were. There's a total of 3 warp crystals, so find them all in warp.
Okay. So. I didn't miss any vital Kyotosuke text. I'm, skipping ahead to other treasures. And I did those. It's the one up here is the last one to do. Yep. Bop and bop. And boppity bop. Yep, here we go. Ah, what the... Well, that's just mean. Stealing my crystal. Making me murder you again. Oh, and this time it doesn't give you the arrow pointing you to where they are. You just gotta go look around and find them. Oh. Alright. There we go. Get the hell out of here. Go balloon ride. Yeah, come on. Okay. It's a little hard to quickly change directions on this balloon. Okay. Okay, and there's just ground there. Okay, so it's mostly a horizontal zone this time. Yeah. Okay. A little hard to control drifting. Yeah. Okay. Oops. I gotta remember that A is jump on land, not dash in the direction that I am pointing. I'm gonna have to do this, and some of this. And let's do that, and that. That was some kind of... almost looked like a nipper plant. Yep. Yep. A lot of things just kind of happening here. Whee! It's always fun to just, like, play around with floating capsules of water in a game. This is definitely no different. More treasure. It is a stick. It's a cane. Like a shepherd's crook. Okay, I've almost reached 4,000 pearls. 2 more treasures here. Now what do you say?
That time I got blocked in by the rubble. Where'd you run off to anyway? Think there's anything else hidden there? Talk to Starfy and go check one more time.
That place sucked. Although I shouldn't need to do it multiple times this time around, at least. Should be able to just go down once. And take me to the exit route. And go in here. Let's see, yeah, up there was where I found Catfish Boat. Ow. Where did this go? Right, another Catfish Boat section. Was I, like, able to kill these things from the backside? Oh, I'm gonna die here. Well... it's fine. Everything's fine. There's a save point right before here. Game's very generous. Everything's fine. There are no problems. I definitely didn't just die. Nobody saw that. This is the sort of thing that if I was just recording this in advance, I could cut that out and pretend that I'm just awesome. This is what you get for seeing the live streams. The unadulterated, unedited me being occasionally less than good at video games. Ow. Ow. Okay. It's fine. So yeah, this... You needed to, like, sit in the middle of things and be careful about the grass sword guys popping up. And this went on a couple of rows too long. Okay. But yeah, I won't need to go back up and repeat it like I did the first time through here, which was extremely annoying. Unless, of course, I miss the door over there trying to get through those sealed blocks, in which case I will have to come back again. So, I just better not miss it. And I am just kind of checking all the way down first, just to see if there's anything that I need to care about all the way down. No. There we go. Well, there's a save point at least. Okay, I can make it go nice and slow, like this. So I'll be able to just do that, and there we go. Everything's fine. Now be a wizard. Let's murder an angelfish with the halo and everything. Starfy knows that angels are not good. Let's murder some boulders. Starfy knows that boulders are not good. Yeah, I do know that Bowser is less problematic in Thousand Year Door than he was in the first Paper Mario. And like, even then, like in the first Paper Mario, it was just kind of he had some slightly chauvinistic attitudes towards Peach, which were a little bit uncomfortable, but you know, it's good to hear that he is gonna get better over time. That's an apple. That's an apple. They just had an apple in a treasure chest, just like a rice ball. You know, they had the rice ball in the other chest before. They just keep food in a chest in their attic. Like, it can't still be good, can it? And what do we get? One of the little barrel squids. No, I don't know, like, there's a lot of Mario characters, many of whom are morally neutral. So, Kyotosuke is significantly less moral than a large number of Mario characters. Not that Kyotosuke is a Mario character, because this is not a Mario game. But I forgot to actually talk to Kyotosuke there. Oh well. He's probably just gonna tell me to, like, go fight the boss again. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Okay. Yep. 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 Yeah, that's all that's left in here is the boss. Ah. Not even letting me enter a boss room, just coming out here. Waving a chest in my face.
I've got me tentacles on a sunken treasure. Defeat me in battle and I'll hand it over. Arr!
Right, and his hat was invulnerable. was his whole thing. So you just kind of had to hit him from underneath. Oh, whoa. Get more. Yeah. Okay, interesting. The, Ah, dang it! Yeah. And... okay, there we go. Up. 6 of them. Nope. Okay, so you just kind of gotta dash like back and forth a lot to avoid those, because even though he shoots them all at the start, they do kind of track where you're going at the time that they come down. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just kind of random and I was just kind of getting weird luck there. Ah, dang it! Okay, nope, still got him. Everything's fine. I'm great. I'm great and he exploded. So there's no one to debate that I'm great. Yay! Let's see. Here we got shoes. Just like clogs? Dancing shoes, clogs, something like that. Hard to tell. Some variety of shoe. Ah, 5,000 for the next photo. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of need to focus on gathering pearls now, aren't I? Right, what was the name of the zone? Chinbotsu-sen. Make sure I got all of the entries here. Looks like yes. Yep, looks like yes. Alright, so there's that stage fully cleared. Let's go into the deep sea. Yep. Oh.
Start by asking that big squid if he's seen any treasure.
Well, what if I don't want to? What if I want to start by seeing if a small squid has seen any treasure? What if I want to start by seeing if you've seen any treasure? What if I want to start by just having a nice nap? Did you think of that, Kyosuke? Ow. Stupid bubbles being solid from above. Right, these things were the light fish that make light happen.
So you barreled on over to the big squid? He told us he owed you one. Right now he's in his room. Barrel on over to him.
Who's this guy? He doesn't have a barrel anymore. I don't want to wear a barrel anymore. Everyone says it doesn't suit me. You thought so too, didn't you, Starfy? Aww. You should dress and present yourself how you like, regardless of what other people say and how they treat you for it. They're the jerks, not you. Anyway, murders. Murders and light. Huh. That is bizarre. That is bizarre. I've once had a bird manage to get into my my home and just kind of chased it out. I've never had a... Just laid an egg on your bed? Just a whole egg just on your bed, not like off into a nest that it made. Just... That's a very weird and confused bird.
My room's nice and quiet, just how it should be. Huh? You looking for something? Seems like that's all you ever do. There's this place that only I know about. Perhaps I'll take you there. I actually discovered a rather beautiful sounding instrument there recently. If it's something you think you could use, feel free to take it. Want to check it out?
Okay.
Let's get going then. Hopefully you'll find something.
Ow. Oh, that, the instrument, what was it, Horn of the Deep Sea, whatever it was called, is, just kind of in the middle of a wall here now. The Tone of the Ocean, that's what it was. It's much prettier than the Tone of the Ocean Wotsaruto has. You can now access sea jams from the extras menu on the stage select screen. Okay. Oh, I can break a lot of dirt over here, randomly. Suddenly, being reminded now of one time at an old job that I had. There was a period of time where just next to the sidewalk in front of the front entrance to the building, the office building, a little bird had made its nest in like some decorative rocks that were placed there. And every time someone would pass by and get near, it would, like, start yelling angrily. And the building security eventually put up a little sign telling people to please, like, stay away from the bird and leave it alone and don't try not to agitate it. It was kind of adorable. And it was there for like a month, and then the exit lane had hatched, and I guess it moved on. Well, here's the treasure. There we go. Sword! Sword's a good treasure. Alright, so let's check out this new option I've got, Sea Jams. This is gonna be like the sound test. Yep. Okay, you have to push B to make it stop. So, yeah, we got 5 pages of music here. Starfy dance. Okay, this is when you've defeated a boss. Starfy came out of the instrument. There's 2 Starfies. 2 Starfies have come out of that Tone of the Ocean. I kind of want to see if any other weird things happen if I just look at this for a little bit. No, it's just occasionally a dazed Starfy flies out. I'd certainly be dazed if I was suddenly extruded from an instrument, and also my clone was suddenly extruded from the instrument. Alright, where were we?
Do you think old Saruto would know anything about where treasure is? I don't really trust that guy, but it's worth a shot.
You know, anyone that Kyotosuke doesn't trust is probably worthy of my trust. So, ooh, I don't know if I ever murdered that guy. This kind of alarm-light crab. An edutainment CD-ROM version of Donkey Kong 64 sounds like hell. I've been through some hell, and that sounds like that would be absolute hell. This is where I just went, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so there was area over there that I could have gone through. Was there anything down this path still that I hadn't grabbed? Like anything past the giant squid? Okay, that's got the icon, so there's not going to be anything over there. Okay, and I can't go back from there, so I'll have to go forward, I suppose. And then, see if I can have you send me back. Can I... Might just have to leave the stage and come back in. Okay, there were a couple of other doors that I hadn't looked in here. Okay. Trying to remember the layout of the stage is a little awkward. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm getting occasional emulator hiccups every time I do this. Not sure if it's just like my computer is doing something, or if just like doing the stream software is enough to occasionally make it need some extra processing. I can just kind of push through there. He's still playing his weirdo. Honestly, I kind of dig this music. Like, it sounds a lot like experimental college rock. Those Burancos were around here not too long ago. Think they're up to something again? There's also someone nearby named Mogel who can give you the mole tank. Both the Burancos and Mogel are in that door to the right. Also, I haven't been able to play this instrument any better. Do you think this tone of the ocean is a fake? But how could that be? No, I'm sure that's definitely the real tone of the ocean. I certainly haven't stolen the real tone of the ocean to use as a sound test menu. I don't know why anyone would suggest that. It's a ridiculous notion. Yeah.
It's good you're here, Starfy. I have a really big secret I want to tell you. There's a place that only I know about. Surely something you're looking for is there. Want to go and see?
Not yet. I kind of want to go back to the mole tank area because I think there's probably an enemy in the mole tank area that I haven't killed because I didn't realize that you could kill things with the mole tank the first time that I saw the mole tank. So, let's check this out.
How is it? Has the mole tank expanded your ability to adventure?
It has, don't you think, Starf? Let's keep working hard.
Can I... Okay, there's not going to be one in the learn how to do the mole tank area. But then, okay, so there's might be like a second... Yeah, there's a second mole tank area around here that I'll have to do. Alright, I'll go and see your thing.
Of course you do. Alright, let's get going.
Okay, lava. Cool. Yep. And yep. And out. Okay. If I am not, like, in the air, if I'm standing at a spot where the lava... Oh, no, it's when it glows. It's when it glows. Okay. That's how it becomes painful, when it glows. Just suddenly throwing lava at me unexpectedly out of nowhere. Yep. Alright, gotta be patient. Maybe for that. Get through. Wait. And get through, and wait. And get... Okay, it's... I thought for a moment that it kind of looked like it might be something you can swim in vertically. But it might only actually be that while it's glowing and painful. Dang it. Okay. Let's actually be cautious here. Yep. Take our time. One level at a time. Coming out of this evil mouth. Yep. Okay. Got some new... evil bat. Okay. Everything's fine. Ow! Everything's fine! Everything is fine! Thankfully, there are no lives, so it's just, we got the save right there. Okay. Just very patient. Get through without being mostly dead this time. I can even skip up there. Look at that. Okay, you can just fly off, that's fine. I have no objections to this. Alright. And let's drift our way down. Make sure I'm not gonna land in, yep, there is in fact lava down there. So, let's see here. There were some pearls up here. Might be more. Yeah, yep. Yep. Up here. Just gonna be the treasure over here? Just gonna be treasure over here. Yay! Some kind of crystal ball. Ah. I kind of want to take a quick check how many... Okay, there are still 5 more photo friends that we need to get. I'm probably going to need to actually, like, get up to a total of 9999 pearls to do the photo. So I really do need to focus on collecting pearls now, I think.
I think I found a clue to some treasure in that room with all the currents. But they're flowing so strong that they push me all over the place. If I'm in trouble, you better help me out.
Yes, I will definitely help you out of trouble. I definitely won't leave you to your fate like you deserve. Certainly. Let's see, I do need to go in one of the other doors, yeah, to break one of those things. Alright. Go around, get pearls. Kind of skips over a couple of doors, so I do have to go back up a little. Because, yeah, this sends me over here. There. Okay, it has to be that door. I have to go through that door, unless I want to do, like, multiple different doors to get through, so... Second door from the top is what I want for moving on from here in the future. Oh wait, no. I need to go in 2 doors regardless of anything. I need to be in at least 2 different doors. Okay. Okay. I just do like so. Alright. Shoot up here. Right. These stupid things that get all spiked and can't hit them. Ow. Tiny sharks. Or something like that. Dead. These guys are annoying. It's like they are just slightly too fast for me to kill on the way out. Alright. So, here I want to make sure that if there are... I think there was an enemy somewhere in this zone that I just need to make sure I kill for the book. Yeah, that... Okay. But it's fine? It's fine. And also, I still want to grab a bunch of pearls out here, because, you know, need a bunch of pearls. Alright. Let's... There you go. There you go. Get my murders in. Okay. Very cautious. And yeah, that just led out there. So, in here was a minigame. Let's clean up. Gather up sea garbage. Right. Right, this thing where you can just beat up the opponent a bit. Just completely obliterate them slightly. Oh, giant trash bag. You know, everyone knows it's entirely fair and right in any competition to just actively attack your opponent and try to murder them, to remove them from the field.
Not bad, but I was taking it easy that time. Have some pearls.
I like some pearls. Let's try normal. Let's be normal. And by normal, I mean murder. Murder and collect trash. Oops. Oh, right. Yeah, if you touch the spikes at all, it's just instant game loss. Okay. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I have everything under control. This is all fine. I have so many points more than do. So I can afford to just like take a break bouncing around forever. Damn it! Damn it! Okay. Gonna get it this time. Beating up the scrub brush guy for luck. Okay. Yep. Okay, I did. Damn it. Yeah, just like catching Starfy when all these blocks keep just sort of reappearing on me unexpectedly is much harder than just actually getting the score that I need. Okay. I don't know what's going wrong here. Like, am I getting tired? Are my reflexes slowing down? Or is this just that much faster to change than the other games so far have been? Okay, for a moment I thought he was just gonna be stuck there forever, and I would lose my score. But okay, okay. 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 Alright. Alright, I was getting a little concerned about actual score there, but I got it. There we go. Phew, and that was normal. Still have to do hard.
Hey, that was pretty good. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. Oh yeah, I met this weird guy recently. He said something about exploring underground. If you explore around the deep sea, perhaps you'll run into him as well. That's all I know. Take these pearls.
Okay, we haven't been at this for that too long yet. I think after I do the hard run here, or possibly in the middle of the hard run if it's giving me too much trouble, we'll take the break for the day, for this or for now at least, and see if a little bit of a rest helps. Of course, hard here, there's spikes across the entire screen. Not that it really would have made a difference in the medium. I never actually touched the side areas where there weren't spikes. There, so... okay, I was expecting it to bounce back. All kinds of stuff just kind of being there. And it wasn't actually there yet, because it was still phasing in. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Alright, now I can calm down a little bit. So I kind of, I need to do the, like, heavy smashes if my score is getting low to ensure that I actually, like, get through and, like, take out the scrub brush opponent guy and get ahead. But if I'm doing okay score-wise, I grabbed one at the very end with my my one victory animation.
Whoa, what a battle! You're amazing! I'll show you a secret place. There's a rare creature for your picture book in there. And here's some pearls.
Yay! Okay, that's nice and simple. Yeah, I think I'm going to, take a quick 10-minute break. Get a drink. Stretch. Etc. So, we will be right back. And yeah, everyone do those things that are good for you to do to stretch and get up and whatnot. So, be right back. Hey, we're back from break, but can't start the game just yet because as you can clearly see, it's cat time. Oh, no, okay. Okay, cat time is over. Bye, Luna. Back to the game. Alright. We just did Scrub Brush mini-game thing, and now we are back to Deep Sea Land. Yeah, this led down to... I should go down here and check with the... like, mad science-y guy. Oh, what is... Oh, this is new? I don't think we, had this area before. Yeah, this is new. Well, I guess we're on a catfish boat. Ah. Oh, thought I saw ground there. It was obscured by fog. Alright. This was where the scary thing was. And then... bit of a... okay, that's just a long jump. Hmm. Here. Oh, okay. You jump when I get near, not like at a particular. Staying on those real thin ones is rough. Okay. Huh. Well, that's what the catfish looks like when it takes damage. Okay, just made it. Yeah, my instincts are always to stay at like the front of an auto scroll section, but kind of need to hang back for this one a little bit to make sure that the platform exists. Well, treasure. We got egg. Egg. Egg is greatest treasure. Alright, grabbing all of this. You gonna say same thing about the currents area? Yes. going in one of these first. That. And come back. And if I do that, then I'll need to do this. Yeah. Okay, and this was just kind of go through area here. And don't die. Just go through area and don't die. That's how you video game. That is how you video game good, is go through area and don't die. There was some decent number of pearls. And no, this was the mini game. Whoops. It was the mole tank zone down here was what I was thinking of for a decent number of pearls. I mean, I could get a decent number of pearls playing mini games again. Yeah, next time I'm on the map, I should, like, take a look at how many treasures I have left to grab still, and how many pearls per treasure I will need to grab to not have to do any more grinding, assuming that the goal is, in fact, 9999. Yeah, if it is in fact 9999, as I suspect is the end goal for pearls, I'm definitely gonna need to really, like, hard focus on gathering pearls every run through. Probably need to get at least 100 per. Yep. So up here, and right, this was moving forward, and this was still led to the area with the currents. If I go through this door, where does it lead? Another new zone. Okay. Yeah, there's just these two new places in the currents area. Just gotta murder some ghosts with our wizard magic. This is a very... Okay, there's the danger part. Let's just be invisible. Being invisible lets you dive through lava with no problems. Yep. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Everything's fine. In. There we are. Huh. So that's what a chest that you have already grabbed looks like. It just is open and has exit stage floating over it. Kind of weird. A shovel. Yes, here's your treasure. It's a shovel, so you can go dig for real treasure. Alright, so we have 14 treasures left to get. And if I need to get to 9999, I need 5,500-ish pearls. So I'm gonna need, like... That's what, like 300 or 400 pearls per, per treasure if I want to do? What game am I most excited for on all the Marios? That is a good question. There's a couple of games that I am excited for reasons of, like, this is a weird thing. Like, there's the couple coming up that are, like, the weird Mario crossover things with, like, snowboarding or basketball. Those I'm looking forward to just for the sake of weirdness and having stuff to add to the lore. That's also a big thing for what I'm looking forward to with the Mario and Sonic games, is all the weird lore stuff that's gonna add. As far as, like, gameplay goes, let's see, there's a game that's coming up in not too far in the future, I think, somewhere in the DS era, I believe. Wario Master of Disguise. I don't really know much about that game other than, like, it looks to be another Wario Land-ish kind of game, and as you can probably tell, I really enjoy that style of gameplay. Looking forward to the, Mario... I'm looking forward to some stuff on the Switch. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, notably, is fucking both extremely weird, it's gonna add some very weird things for lore, and also, like, I just like tactical games. So, like, that's just going to be fun for me in a lot of ways. Another Wario Land on the Wii, then yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. You know, whatever that will be. There's a lot of games on the list in the future that I haven't really looked at that closely. That, you know, A, that I can't quite easily recall right now, and B, even if I could, I wouldn't necessarily know much about the game to really be able to feel excited for it. I am also really looking forward to Mario Odyssey, because I have not actually played any of Mario Odyssey before. So, like, just having another Mario adventure game that I've never seen before, that I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see what our weird old scientist lizard guy has to say here.
That kind of power, show the bad guys who's boss.
Okay, he has nothing new to say for us being in the post-game. Second part of game. Alright. Just loop around then. Ow. Let's see, what else? Not really Mario, but tangentially related. I am looking forward to doing this, like what I'm doing for Starfy. I'm looking forward to doing that for the Rhythm Heaven series. As I also have not played any Rhythm Heaven games, and from what I've seen of those, they look really fun. Looking forward to Smash Brothers Brawl, because that's something that me and Nick are going to be able to co-op Subspace Emissary, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Brawl is the one that had Subspace Emissary, right? I'm not thinking of like a later Smash. I'm pretty sure Brawl was like the most recent Smash that I've actually like really played. Ah. Oh, Kyotosuke being carried in the currents here.
My head's spinning. I don't feel so good. I've had a strange game. Aren't I awesome? So wanna go?
Okay, if only so that I never have to catch you like this again.
Just leave it to me. I'll take you there.
But yeah, looking forward to Brawl for Subspace Emissary. Looking forward to Brawl for the fact that it has Solid Snake in it. That's just, it's a fact that I like, that I think is amusing, that I'm going to be able to add Solid Snake to my character list. Solid Snake and Colonel Campbell. And, I'm pretty sure there's a couple of other, Metal Gear characters from, like, the codec calls that you get. Like, I think Mei Ling and Otacon probably show up in some of them. It's been a long time since I've touched Brawl, and even then, I don't know that I ever, like, actually looked at all of the codec calls. And here we are with me dying to lava some more. Alright, be very careful. Okay, somehow that worked. Oh, that's like a lava lotus. I just kind of killed it without noticing what it does before. Fuck! Dang it. Rob is in Mario Kart DS. That is interesting. I mean, we have technically already added Rob to the character list for the series, because he was in a couple of, he was in one of the micro games, the WarioWare games. It was the stack up. And I know that he is in one of the Smash games eventually he adds to the roster. But in Mario Kart, yeah, interesting. Crap. Ah! Okay. Let's be cautious. I say, spinning wildly. Get away from the lava lotus before it spews too much. Yeah, okay. Ah, crap! Okay. Let's not die repeatedly. Come on! Not die repeatedly this time. I should make sure that I kill one of these fire guys, though, because I don't know if it carries over having defeated something for the picture book when you die. So... yeah. Alright. Okay. Doing fine. Going good. Crap. Just go. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine. And of course, this awful cave is the spot that Kyorosuke found and sent us to. And what did we find? A flask! A beaker. Oh. Oh, it's sad to see that, touch controls ruining game. There's a lot of, games that got ruined by touch and motion controls that I'm generally, less annoyed by touch and motion controls than most people, probably.
There's just one treasure left in the sea. Go fight Blanturn for it.
Yeah. I'm sure it will be fine enough. It won't be tennis. I'm sure it won't be tennis. Right, I cannot get in from this side. Screwing up orders, needing to redo things. Ow. Need to be all slow and cautious, and I'm just trying to rush through. Mole Tank is my friend. Mole Tank will never betray me. I wonder if you can get pearls by doing mini-games from the map screen. I'll have to check that out. So that might be a way to get pearls without, like, just grinding, running through a lot of stages. I don't have enough at the end. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do. Slip it under there. That has the star thing, but okay. Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? Where was the actual boss path. Okay, yeah, I think that, that door having the star on it is a little inaccurate. Because, yeah, that leads to the spot with all those currents, but there was another way out of there. Yeah, out. Okay. Yeah. No. I do not want to go. Go away. Leave me alone. I want to go in here. Yeah, okay. And continuing through here. There we go. Boss door. All right.
It looks like you've managed to find all the treasure around here. However, I've hidden away the treasure that I found, so you're wasting your time.
I mean, murder is never a waste of time, is it? Yep. Okay. Shoop. Okay. This is going all right. So they come after me directly, and I can just kind of slip past them and do the murder. And they're spinning around again. And I just gotta time it right and then not get caught by murder. Yep. Oh! They're going off screen now. Weird. Okay, like when I dash, they change directions to come at me, and that's what now I need to keep them on screen. But it's fine. I don't need to worry about how that works anymore, because I finished. Yay! 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 Whee! That weird, like, under-eye wink still looks bizarre to me. Glove. Single glove. Left-hand glove. Alright, and Fukai Umi. That's at 77. And yep, we got all the book entries there. Yeah, all that's left is the sky and the Tenkai.
Right, Nijueri, you may see some sealed blocks. If you find them, jump off and take a closer look. If you see something, jump to your doom!
Well, that is not, in fact, ground that this door is sitting on.
Balloon! Yay!
Yeah. Ooh. Some kind of tornado fish thing. Yeah. Careful. Yeah. Okay. Dang it! Oh, it's okay. Was there? Yes, I can go around to the left here as well. Yeah. Thank you. Go away. Grab a couple of pearls there, and drifting. Okay. Got a lot here. Whole lot there. And then it connects. Alright. And that's it. Okay, so I'll be able to get like 100 pearls each time I come through here by doing that side room. Yeah. Yep. Shoop. And shoop. Nope. Shoop. There. And there we go. Yep. Da-da-do. Yep. Get up all the things. Alright, those pearls there. Dang it. I can skip one. Yep. And yep.
Prince Starfy, you're doing a great job out there. Listen to this. If you're looking for treasure, there's some up above us. Jump on. Yay.
Okay, and that's it. Okay. Now, this cloud was evil and needs to die. Sometimes clouds just need to die, you know? That was already... Right, this was the area that had, like, 3 bosses. Get some fruit for this weird round-mouthed bird. Do I hate Stanley or Squawks more? I don't think I hate Stanley. I find him unpleasant, but I don't, like, actively hate him. Squawks, I actively hate. Yep. Okay. Phew. Yep. Okay. Alright. Apple's worth 3. An apple is 3 times as fruit as a cherry. You did it! Take your pearls! Now, I guess that is literally true. An apple is significantly larger and more filling than a cherry. Let's do some more fruit plucking. 15. Yep. Okay. Everything's fine. Yeah. Boop. Okay. Might end up running out of time on this one, especially if birds just keep grabbing everything before I can touch it. Ha! Really? Oh, melon. Giant melon. Ah, the birds can't eat the giant melon. Dang. Really? These birds are timed exactly the worst way to grab everything that I'm trying to go for. Let's see about this giant melon. Alright, there we go. You did it! Thanks! Hey, Starfy, have you been collecting lots of things for your picture book? There's a character that you can only meet if you clear my mini-game on hard. Perhaps the same applies to other mini-games as well. Alright, here's your pearls. Okay. Hard mode. Need 20 this time. Damn it. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's good and fine and great forever. Dang it. Okay. Ah! Stupid birds. Video game birds, always the worst. Though admittedly, these are the worst for a very different reason than usual. Those. Halfway. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of be relying on, I assume that the giant melon's gonna show up again near the end, but... Really? Every freaking time. Oh. I personally would rather deal with Rare's light gimmicks than tennis. Like, Rare's light gimmicks are problematic mostly for, like, folks who have photosensitivity issues. And I don't have photosensitivity issues myself. And, like, I can deal with darkness. Tennis, on the other hand, is a Sisyphean nightmare that just... there is no, way to make less painful. Crap. Shouldn't have launched. Some of these mini games get really rough. Ah, phew, okay. Got the apple at least. Dang it. Dang it. Yep. Okay. Alright, missed the apple, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm through half of my time and only have a quarter of my score. Jeez, yeah, this is gonna take a bit. Crap. I shouldn't have bumped. Okay. Okay, good. Very good. This is still taking a bit long, but... yeah, if the giant melon does show up, then I should be okay. Hopefully. It's not gonna show up, is it? Nope, there it is. Okay, but it shows up at 6 seconds left, so you... Huh, actually getting it is gonna be a problem. Okay. Alright. And you got both of them! God! These birds! Ah! Disappeared right there. Damn it. Yeah. This is going to take a while. Especially if it's just gonna start with, fucking spiky chestnuts that aren't worth anything. Repeatedly. And especially if the birds are just going to instantly take the fruit before I even have a chance to look at it, let alone grab it. Yeah, it comes off of from off screen and reflects and just No reacting to that. Okay, this is looking a bit good. This is looking very good, actually. Okay, okay. It's getting less good, but still decent. Okay, so it doesn't always show up at exactly 6 seconds left. Okay, there we go.
Amazing! Incredible! Let me lead you to a secret area! If you defeat the rare creature there, you can add it to your picture book. Here's some pearls as well.
Surprisingly, I do not hate golf. Even after... Whoa, that's... different? Are you just going to, like, keep throwing pearls at me? Can I get infinite pearls? No, okay. But if I go back through here, you come back, and I can get more. Okay. This is how I grind for pearls. But yeah, like, I do not actually hate golf. It's boring a lot of times, but, like, it's not... It is something that I can inherently enjoy. Yeah, I think I'm going to sit here and repeat this until I get up like 900 pearls here, because I need them. Dang it. Keep overshooting. Yeah, I imagine when we do get to these less grindy sports games, I might actually, like, just plain enjoy them unambiguously without much trouble at all. Like, I'm still probably not going to particularly like tennis, but if a game can make me not hate tennis, then I will be very... Well, I would say happy, but just not hate. I will be very not hate. Okay. Yep. So what's with this thing anyway? It's like some kind of mermaid, sort of, that's throwing pearls and also spikes at me? Also, I'm murdering it repeatedly. Oh, grinding. Now, I wonder if it's better if I just kind of, like, sit here and, like... Yeah, I take damage, but there's enough pearls that I'm healing it back, like, immediately. Jesus loves me. Maybe he can prove it. Like and subscribe. Yeah, like, I'm healing up immediately as I'm grabbing all of this, so... And I've got those, like, long periods of, invulnerability when I take damage. This is definitely working out a lot faster. Like, if I get low on health, then I'll stop. And, just take the time to heal below, but... Alright, I think one more cycle, and that's probably going to max out my inventory here. Yep, 999 is in fact maxed inventory here. Whoops. Yep. Alright, now let's see here. Does going in here just... Right, so I was told to, like, jump off of the jewelry when I see sealed blocks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, this is cheering you up a bit, at least. This screen scrolls down. That's... Okay, this is the area with the sealed blocks. Okay. It's just nice and clearly visible there. I am always happy to be an entertaining distraction from unpleasant times. It is one of the big reasons why I do things like this, is entertainment is important. You know? And I enjoy entertaining. Careful. 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 There you go. Okay. And slowly. Okay. Very, very spikes. Very spikes. Just all of the spikes forever. Once again, very careful, careful. Okay, all right. Okay, this is very stressful. This is a long sequence that I will have to redo if I touch any of these walls. This is giving me some bad flashbacks to, some sections in Donkey Kong Country 2 with all of the squawk spikes. I have to murder that pig. Okay, this takes me up. Dang it. Okay, you do come back. Okay. Well, I did just get a save here, so it's okay if I die a little bit. Oh, whoops. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. Well, that's my fault for being greedy and trying to go after a pig. Ah, okay. What I should do is get high enough to be above, and no. Alright. There we go. I have murdered the pig. Now to actually do the thing that I'm supposed to do and progress in the stage here. Yep. Yep. Oops. Yep. No. Too slow. I haven't looked that much into Game & Wario. Based on the title, I imagine it has a lot of like Game & Watch style micro games. Yeah, shite. Dang it! Let me just like make sure I can actually. Okay, that's how I'm going to do that. Yeah, I need to really rush in this area. Right, I don't need to care about pearls. I have the 999 still. Okay, grabbing them can still get me healing, but... Yoink. Alright. Nice and careful, but quick. Up and up. No! Dang it! This is mildly aggravating. Okay. Around this one. Another dodge to the sides. Well. I still have 999 pearls. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. This game is incredibly lenient. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And... no. Dang it. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And there's the treasure. Alright. Yay! A Game Boy! Truly the greatest treasure. Although I guess it is pretty outdated. We're well onto the Game Boy Advance here, so you know, a classic Game Boy. I mean, it makes sense why they would have that stashed in their attic. All right. Now, unfortunately, I think that I'll need to, if I wanted to go back there again, I would need to do the mini game on hard again. So, that might be a problem. No. Crap. Come on. In order to get there again, I will need to get there again. First and foremost, and almost. Okay. Okay, there we go. And jump, and a jump, and a jump. Jump. Whee! Yep. Okay. And yep. Yep, there's treasure. I'm... Probably should have actually listened to you and or... Kyorin. Yep. Yep. Alright, so yeah, if I go in here, yeah, I will need to do it on hard again, so I'll give it, like, 1 or 2 attempts, and if it's still not gonna work out, then I will just have to get my large amount of pearls some other way. Yeah, I kind of just have to get very lucky. So, also, you know, paying attention and catching things. That's a good idea. Well, this is just bad. Just kind of unavoidably stuck there. Back and forth. No progress whatsoever there. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Oh well. Yep. Some kind of horrible cloud planes with sunglasses. Ow. Okay. Okay. And we've just just got right here. I save and door. Wizard time! Everybody loves wizard time! Yeah, definitely, any time in the future where I have, like, a lot of grind to do for any of the games, like that, if there's just, like, going to be a month or more of pure grind, then I'm definitely going to work other games around it. Although I was thinking a bit that, I might start doing live streams for grinding like that. Like any time that I'm just kind of sitting around and playing through a game to gather footage for grinding purposes. Might end up doing live streams. Still thinking about that. Still gonna see how I feel about it the next time that it really comes up. Although it might end up coming up very soon with Donkey Konga 2. There is a bit of if I'm actually going to 100% clear that, that's going to involve a lot of grinding that I will still have to do. Okay, there was a door over there. So I might end up within the next week or so doing some, like, simple kind of chill grinding streams of Donkey Konga 2. Just see how that feels. Try stuff out. And yeah, then, like, in the future, if something like that is working out, then I will do live stream grinding for, like, tennis and other such things. A Mario Party grind... Well, okay, the Mario Party games, most of the grinding so far has been just, like, catching various events on film and, like, actually, like, being able to show off things that are not common occurrences. So... yeah, that could also be something that I have to, do a lot of grinding for still.
Remember that place with the flashing lightning? You're not afraid of it, are you? Go check it out.
Yep. Stop in here for some pearls. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. You. Shoot. And you. There. Launch. Okay. This opening screen is particularly annoying to get through for each of these treasures and such. Very vertical ascent. Okay, so the thing, you don't say anything new. This Jueti just says jump on and go up. Yep. 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 And yep. Gotta make one more attempt as I'm passing through here. See if I can get through, get all of the pearls again. 'Cause that's just such a great spot to get pearls. Damn it! Really? They just keep coming into the perfect position to eat 2 fruits at once. Away from me. Ah, damn it. I got too focused on fruits. Didn't pay attention to Starfy. Okay. Wasn't quite expecting him to blast through the bird there. Didn't think he still had all of the velocity for it. Okay, 5 points straight off the bat, not bad. Okay, okay. Dang it. Okay, alright. Damn it! Well, if I can get the big melon, then I am good to go. No? Oh, no, I was looking at the wrong number. I still need 2 more points. Phew! Yay! Okay, I cannot skip this, because he's got to give me the pearls at the end, yeah. Okay, time for more. Just sitting here, grabbing all of the money for, like, 10 minutes. So while we're, waiting through all this, guess I'll just kind of give a quick update on, like, where things are at with, the series overall, progress things. Earlier today, me and Nick did, what is almost certainly going to be the last actual commentary session for, Donkey Konga 2. Just kind of hit a point where all of the, actually 100% clearing is going to involve doing things like getting gold ranks on every song on Duet, like multiplayer stuff, and unfortunately, Nick does not have the time or inclination to grind through and force getting completion on games like I do. And I don't have another way to do that. So I would either need to try to do that alone, which is possible, just extremely difficult, or just abandon trying to do it at all, or like try to do some weird thing where I'm playing both parts with like 2 controllers together. Like there's ways to do it that I may or may not end up deciding to do. I'm still on the fence about whether I should bother going through what looks to be a large amount of effort to get these notes to 100% clear, show everything off in Donkey Konga 2, but regardless of anything, next week we are going to start recording Thousand Year Door. So that is gonna be pretty fun. I've also been giving a little bit of thought as to, like, what I'm gonna do with stream schedule, what I'm going to do with, streams once this is done. I might try to get, on, like, I'm going to try to do, like, a regular stream schedule. I don't know how well it's going to work, because, I have never been able to maintain a daily schedule of any sort. It is one of the reasons why I am, at the moment, unemployable. So we'll see if I can manage a regular schedule for the streams. The fact that I've managed it, like 3 times in a row at roughly the same time each day, and actually been able to, like, schedule in advance and stick to it has been honestly more than I thought I was able to manage. But, you know, in future, I may end up needing to, like, just kind of stream at wild hours, on whims, rather than scheduling things too much in advance. Like, yeah, again, I'm gonna try to do a schedule, but no guarantees that it will work. And then as for, like, what I'll be doing with this, I'm not 100% certain that I want to immediately go to Densetsu no Starfy 2. Because obviously I have to get to Densetsu no Starfy 2, and then 3, and then probably just finish out the series if I've already gotten this far in. But I might do a different game in between, just to like, break things up, keep things a little interesting and different. And, like, overall, I've been thinking I should probably... I probably will have the most fun and get the most enjoyable content out of, trying to pick games that will, like, let me do goofy voices a lot. So, I was thinking that, like, maybe after this, potentially before doing, the Densetsu no Starfy 2, though, again, still kind of deciding whether I'm doing Densetsu no Starfy 2 immediately after this, or if I'm going to do another game. I was thinking of doing Phoenix Wright. You know, starting the Ace Attorney series. You know, that is a game that has a lot of text, that does not have built-in voice acting, that I can do a lot of fun things with. And it's a series that I enjoy. So, that is where my head is at in terms of, stream planning things. Dang it. This is gonna be a little annoying. Okay. Nope. Damn it. Yeah, I am always interested in hearing thoughts about things for streaming. I don't think, well, how do I feel about Mario Pinball Land, like, in terms of just what it's looking for, or as a thing to stream? It's like, I don't think I want to be, like, trying to get ahead streaming Mario games. Like, for a couple of reasons. Partially, like, it's something that, unless it's something that I'm doing a lot of, like, grinding beforehand, that, I would need to set up before I could even do, like, commentary with Nick on. I'll want to be doing commentary with Nick for, the games coming up. Like, all of as many of the Mario games as it will work for. 'Cause, that's just how I like to do things. Nick adds a lot to the series. And, like, I don't want to turn all the Marios... Okay, just in general. Yeah, in general, I don't know very much about Mario Pinball Land. I know, like, I can enjoy pinball quite a bit. But, yeah, I don't know very much of anything about Mario Pinball Land. So, it's something that I think looks interesting. It's an interesting concept, and I hope it is implemented well. That is my current general thought. Umbrella! But yeah, that's my current general thoughts about Mario Pinball Land, is that interesting concept, no idea how I'm going to feel about it until I actually play it and see it in action. Pig. That's... I guess, yeah, that guy was a friend. That was one of the minigame guys, wasn't he? Yep. 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 Yeah, Mario Pinball Land is, it's still going to be a fair ways into the future, because even though it's like, it's not many games in the future, I'm expecting Thousand Year Door to take us between 4 and 6 months to get through. So, yeah, things are going to have a bit of a halt for a while, just because we're hitting a very long game. Yep. Bolly Hop and Big Top. The names alone have me intrigued. Sounds like it's going to be either silly, horrifying, some combination of things. I'm going to guess that it's going to cause similar reactions to Tumble from Mario Party 3.
Those minions that Ogura made sure are a pain. So go and finish them off once and for all.
Oh, I actually have to fight all of the bosses again, don't I? Okay. Doot. Doot. This is at least a nice, casual drifting through space compared to... I feel like the last couple of things we've been doing have been a lot of, like, tough platforming for some reason. Like, my memory of the last 10 minutes is already a little weird. Just from, things that we have been doing. Yup. And up, and down here, and in there. Alright, this guy. This guy with the tentacles I had to murder. Yep. Up. Up. Okay. Alright, because it takes 2 hits to get them. Up. Up. Okay. Yep. Okay. Just kind of forced it, but it worked. Bop. This is going surprisingly okay. Come back. Aw. Yep. Okay. Okay. There's... Alright. So I don't need to, like, kill all of them in the same run. It's just each of them is going to be guarding one of these sealed block doors leading to another area. Okay. I forgot to try and get, pearls again. Oh well. I'm gonna be coming back here a couple of more times still, so... Okay. Just kinda... Ooh! Gonna come back and, catch that. No. Attacking in the air is, a bit annoying here. Okay, got it. I have taken a picture of whatever the hell that weird rare bird thing is. Of course, now I am a little bit... Okay, there is ground here that I can just sorta go across, even, with... Oh, bomber bird. This is probably not actually... Yeah, okay, this is all... You have fallen the bad place, and now you need to go back through all of these spikes. Yep, and yep. Just nice, regular hops. Okay. Alright. Now, not getting distracted by a door. Yep. And yep. Shoop. underneath. And get back on. And up. Oh, you stopped there. I see. No, nope. Jump. There we go. I might need to drop down and kill one of those birds. I don't know if I've seen those before, now that I think about it. Arg. Yeah. Okay. And go back. Again. Die. 2004 might end up being shorter than 2003 just by virtue of, like, if I handle power tennis in the way that I am thinking of, where I do it with live streams for the grinding, that might help it go faster. Then again, I might end up still... I'll have to see, like, how the schedule works out with everything. God, I still don't know if it saves, the things that you killed when you die, so I have to redo the thing here, and redo the... go back through a couple of times. Yeah, but if I do... grind streams for power tennis, that might help things go faster, or it might still just be like I need to use the time for normal episodes just to keep up the pace. I don't know. I don't know. I guess, yeah, so I'm trying to think, like, 2003 had... it had quite a bit. But the bulk of it was Toadstool Tour. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what's coming up in 04 still. Like, I know what games are coming up on the list soon, but I can't remember what the, at what point, 05 starts. Not off the top of my head without, looking at my sheet. Alright, let's see if I can manage to do that. Nice! Okay, don't need to repeat the jumps a second time. Yep. Alright, get across. Okay. 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 And a save. Moving on. Yep. Yep. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, we're definitely not going to have any years as long as 0304 for a while. If ever. These might end up being the longest years of the series. Depending on, like, as I said before, I've never actually played Mario Odyssey. I don't know how much content is in that game. I have gathered that it's a lot, but I don't know how long it's gonna take to get through all of the things for, like, some of the more modern games. Because, like, I get the general feeling that, like, 0304 was a time when games were really getting into, like, wanting to put the highest number on the box for hours of gameplay that it provides. And they kind of stopped... That stopped being as big of a thing starting around 05. It kind of fell out of favor a little. And I feel like in the more recent years, like since the Switch era started, it's like games have started getting longer and longer again, not like because they want to put big numbers on their boxes, but just because they've been just making games bigger and bigger. Just as a basic concept. Like, that's just kind of been happening a lot in a lot of places. Alright. What do you have to say here?
Can't find any other treasure. That means it's boss fighting time.
Yep. Yep. Zoop. And zoop. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah, slip under here. Up. Nice, fast ascent. Yeah, I guess that is also something that has been happening a lot, is, games have been getting a lot longer by virtue of the fact that they release a game and then just keep making it. Like, expansions and added patches and just a continual increase of new content as, like, games as a service becomes more and more of a thing. There. Alright. Okay, got it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Going alright. Of these. And if I can just get this, there we go. Alright. I've definitely gotten better at this minigame. Nick, could you, block that thing in Twitch chat that's, some kind of link bot? I'm pretty sure you have mod on my, my Twitch channel. Yeah, the Switch 2 in general has just kind of so far been like, hey, it's the Switch 1, but with some minor upgrades. So, like, they're definitely, it definitely lacks the sort of innovation that, other consoles have had with like, how they've changed things. It's like, I think that the main feature that the Switch 2 adds, from what I understand, is like, basically live video, like a kind of FaceTime mode for being online gaming with, like, family and friends and stuff, and that's, like, its whole big deal. Which is really much less of an innovation than, say, the difference between the GameCube and the Wii, or the Wii and the Wii U, or the Wii U and the Switch. It's really just kind of adding a feature that, like, could easily have been a peripheral. So, Yeah, I so far have not been particularly impressed by what I've been hearing about the Switch 2. And yeah, like I always like admired Nintendo for not just going along with the trend that the other console manufacturers were doing of just, oh, it's the same thing, just stronger, more CPU. Like, there's no real innovation between the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 5. It's just kind of adding to like what was already there. Like, the most that they've ever innovated was adding a built-in modem, adding built-in online stuff, adding the PlayStation Store. And like same thing for the Xboxes, as far as I'm aware. Like they only ever just kind of made them more powerful, able to do more processing, and basically just making them more attractive to crypto bros who want cheap CPU clusters. But yeah, Nintendo had always just, like, every console generation for, like, has been, like, something new and something different and interesting. Like, even going from the NES to the SNES, like, I guess at that early, it is still kind of just, we're making it more powerful, but the difference was so big at the time that it was still, like, this is huge. And, like, the SNES to the N64, getting the whole 3D everything, and the N64 to the GameCube, getting, moving to optical media, having things faster, and, like, just still like, having everything be noticeable. Because that's, like, my other problem with, the just, like, slow increase of performance with console generations that everyone else has been doing, is that, like, between, say, the N64 and the GameCube, there was a very noticeable difference in quality of, like, the graphics that it's capable of producing. The GameCube to the Wii, less so. You know, that kind of console generation. It's like, yeah, if you're looking very closely, like, and have, like, a very big TV, yeah, okay, maybe you switch to, like, you can do HD video now. But, like, I don't really notice the difference between HD and 4K, and, like, I'm not the sort of person who has a giant fucking TV that takes up an entire wall. And of course now I'm just thinking of the Weird Al Yankovic song, Frank's 2,000-inch TV. Because that's kind of what that song was about, was this whole thing of just, like, everyone just being absurdly obsessed with getting the biggest and the best in their entertainment peripherals, their entertainment hardware, and it really having no, like, practicality to it. That, just... yeah. So, like, I don't really... To me, there is no functional difference between a PS2 and a PS5. It's just a matter of, like... Okay, maybe PS2 is not. Like, PS3. A PS3 and a PS5 are, to me, literally equivalent in terms of, like, the quality of games that you're getting on them. And the quality of the hardware. Because the actual amount of, like, processing power and graphical fidelity that you get that's different between them is lost on me entirely. And I do not care, and I would rather just have more interesting and better games. Like, I play games that have pixel graphics that are, like, brand new. I love games that are developed in the year 2026 with just pixel graphics. So, like, I have never really, did I already? Yeah, okay, I already did that right. I'm going to the boss is what I'm doing. Yeah, like, all of my video stuff, I film in 720p. Like, I technically could film in like 1080p. I might be able to film in like 4K, but frankly, I'm not interested in attracting the kind of audience that would care about the difference there. So, you know, it's just not worth all the extra drive space that storing all of that stuff would take. Because naturally, being, you know, obsessive as I am, I have all of my video footage from the very beginning archived on backup drives. And, I am starting to have some space issues with that, especially with, like, financial tightness we've had recently, and just the fact that, all computer hardware has just kind of been stolen by AI companies for all of their shit. Making everything ridiculously more expensive. Yep. Oh. Yeah, this little guy really is, like, almost the exact same sprite as Arrowed in Wario Land 4, isn't it? Okay, I got it. It's fine. It's fine. Wait, what was that down here? That's some kind of weird dragon thing. Oh, I gotta kill me one of those. Okay. I killed me one of those. Okay, we are going right, not up. Okay, that's fine. Just sort of. And do. I am absolutely looking forward to seeing more of Daisy, and, like, dang it, like, getting more of Daisy's personality, and, like, getting more of a better sense of, like, what kind of ruler Daisy might be. Because we've seen an amount so far of, like, her personality and her tomboyishness when it comes to sports, but we have seen nothing about her statecraft, and that is definitely an unexplored part of the Mario lore that really could use some more, a better look. Yep. Dang it! Ding. Okay. Damn it. No, come back! Okay. Okay. It's good. It's all good. Auto scrolls. I assume that I want to be on these cloud platforms. Okay, yeah, because the water ended there. Yep. Ah, some kind of weird sky dolphin throwing bones? Okay. Unless that's supposed to be like some kind of weird star guy? Still don't know why it's throwing bones. Maybe we'll get some kind of explanation for this when I actually look through all of the entries in the picture book when we're at the end of this. Because all of the entries in the picture book do have, like, text in them talking about the characters and enemies. Clearly, we all need to petition Nintendo to bring back Sarasa Land to give us a deeper look at that. That is like a teacup, a Japanese teacup, I think is what that was. So if I do the full pearl grind from that thing twice more, then I'll have it. But I've only got one more treasure to find here, so I will do the big pearl grind here the one more time, and hopefully we'll just get enough pearls going through the Tenkai naturally to finish that off. Yep. 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 Oh yeah, Mario Kart World. That's one that I am also kind of looking forward to. Just like the number of different locations that are in there has definitely, and like the fact that it's like an open world racing game. Like, I thought that the concept behind Diddy Kong Racing of like an adventure racing game, I thought that was pretty interesting. And I would like to see how Nintendo does something like that instead of Rare, because I think Nintendo might actually do it well, unlike Rare. And also just the fact that one of the characters is just a cow. That I think is going to be fun to look at some. Yep. Yep. All right. Back to the grind. Honestly, having open world stuff as a side mode to the racing, that's probably the best way to do it. Like, trying to ham-fist exploration into the middle of a race really did not work out well in Diddy Kong Racing. Like, doing the ridiculous coin challenges where you need to go to all these side spots and win the race. That was stupid. But, you know, like, just kind of being able to explore, and also, yeah, just, like, having the racetracks be connected in a visible way. Like, I did really like how in, Double Dash, like, you could see the tracks off in the background from other tracks. So, like, it kind of gave the sense of, like, here is where the full entirety of this Grand Prix is taking place. It's on this chain of islands around here, and, like, everything is actually, like, together and connected in a sensible way. So, like, that's something that I think is pretty neat. Yep. Alright. Time to go back to being careful. And, back at full health, so, time to do something stupid. That's a catchphrase of mine that I don't think has come up much at all in, all the Marios. That's, something I just kind of developed in college. Full health, time to do something stupid! There's not a lot of Mario games where you actually have a health bar like this. Oh yeah, like I said, I am definitely very much looking forward to Mario Odyssey because I do absolutely love exploring like that. Like, it's that's one of the reasons why I at some point would like to really do all of the Zeldas, because Zelda games are very big on exactly the kind of exploration that I love, and you know, that is something that I think would be very very enjoyable to do. Just kind of relax and explore and show off all of the exploring and... Yep. So yeah, definitely looking forward to any games that have exploration as a large element to them. At least exploration done well. Something that I actually brought up in the in my commentary over the Donkey Kong Country 2 Game Boy Advance remake things that that I uploaded recently. Exploration in the Donkey Kong Country games is both expected and discouraged in a lot of ways. Because, like, exploring often just leads you to pain and gets you killed, causing you to redo areas, and and sometimes it's highly discouraged because you're, like, on a strict time limit for things, and it just kind of creates this really hostile atmosphere to exploring that that I had several whole diatribes about. But, yeah, the Nintendo's exploration-based things have always been very good. And, oh yeah, I absolutely intend to be going into Odyssey, like, blind. Not, I'm, for most of the games, I'm not really looking into them, I'm not really learning a lot of stuff about them, unless it's one that I know I'm going to have to, like, play ahead of time to gather footage before we can actually, like, comment over it. Like, all the puzzle games and the Mario parties and the things like that where, you know, live commentary is just not going to work. Those are the ones where I actually, like, look into and figure out, you know, how the game works and what needs to get done for the 100%. But for the other games, like, I go into them blind as much as possible, and I love doing that. Like, the recently, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, I can't exactly say that I went into that blind, because I did play that game when it came out. You know, 20 years ago, 23 years ago. But, well, it was 23 years ago, and I don't exactly remember it very well. So, it was basically going into it blind as far as actually playing the levels was concerned. And, like, yeah, there were a couple of moments where it was, a bit awkward, because I was taking a lot of time to figure things out, but I think overall it was really good. And, you know, I really like, doing that. And we are almost done with the sky, and then we'll just be in the Sky Palace. And that will be it for the game. So we're getting very, very close there. Having this finished. Up. Alright, this guy. This guy who was a lot easier than I initially thought, because you can just kind of ram up into him. And you can ram up through the electric bolts. Yep, no. Up. Up. There we go. Oh. Oh, now this is different. Is it going to be even higher? Nope, same height there. Ah, but it's one cloud that moves up. Ah. There we go. That really shouldn't have worked, but I made it work. Okay, and when I'm standing on the cloud, it's not angry. That's kind of fun. Oh, and you're moving away from me down. Okay, interesting. Oh, I just sort of plowed past the claws there. Cool. Cool. Alright, now the part that is actually new. Platforming with... Whoa, spring skulls! Ow. Okay, okay. Yeah, the darkness in this game is, like, barely a problem, because, it being a Game Boy Advance game, and the fact that I'm playing it emulated means that I have a much, much, much brighter view of the screen than, what they had to assume the player was working with, you know, original GBA not being back. Is that just rose-tinted glasses? Like, I think they're just supposed to be round spectacles, but they looked like they had a very, a subtle red tint on them. Alright, yep. Like I thought, it's 9999 to get the last thing on the photo. And we got the Mama and Papa stars, the King and Queen up there. This is a very crowded photo now. Alright. And, that's right. I should make sure that I have all of the enemies listed for Soranomi. I do not. Crap, I missed something. Okay. Well then. I guess I'm going back here, and if I'm going back here, I may as well get the pearls here so that I never have to worry about pearls again. So, I've definitely killed these rabbits. Actually, what time is it? It is 6 now. Okay. Might actually not finish the game this time. I have already been at this for 4 hours, but... yeah, don't think I will be able to, make it all the way through today. At least not without, like, pushing myself a little extra hard, and I really shouldn't do that. Alright. Let's get pearls. Doop. Yeah, I think I am going to figure out what the hell the last enemy for the book is on this stage, get that, and then be done for the day. And then next time when I come back to this, I will finish the game and then probably have time to start another one. Yep. Okay, okay. Although, if this is how things are going with this, this minigame now, might be a better idea to stop a little earlier. If this is just gonna be a problem. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one more attempt, and if I fail the minigame one more time, then I'll just call it quits for the day. That. Damn it. Yeah, okay. That is gonna be it for today. Let's back out here. Shut this down. And, yeah, was kind of hoping we'd finish today, but, yeah, just kind of took a lot. So, let me just think. Yeah, not sure I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I will see. Monday is like the one day of the week that I actually have something regularly going on. So, may or may not stream tomorrow afternoon. But definitely Tuesday. As usual, I'll throw a scheduled stream up on the channel once I'm certain whether or not I'm streaming tomorrow. I'll try to give it as much notice as I can. Otherwise, yeah. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. This has been going really good, and yeah, next time we play, definitely going to finish this game, and yeah, like I said, not sure if I'm going to immediately start the second game or if I'm going to move into something else and change things up for a little bit. We'll see, because like yeah, I don't need to get Densetsu no Starfy 3 footage done until like we're through Thousand Year Door, and that's like I said, going to be like 4 to 6 months. So got plenty of time to get that taken care of. So yeah. Again, thanks for showing up. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for watching. Everyone watching the VOD, thanks for checking out. Be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends, and tune in next time where we finish Densetsu no Starfy. See you then. Dude.